Hi, Tracy here. I have another layout for you in process called Earthquake Fault. That's what I end up titling it. This is a picture of us visiting. There's an earthquake fault in Mammoth, and it's huge. I mean, it's shocking to see it. And this is a picture my mom took of my family at the fault. And here I am testing my watercolors because I have an idea in mind. And that's going to be my background. That's a DCWV white background from a book. And I'm trying to figure out the colors. My original plan on this layout was to be doing a red and pink layout with silver accent. But in the end, I changed it up a little because it just wasn't feeling right. And unfortunately, there at the bottom left, I really feel like I put too much of the paint, but I decided to go with it anyway because it's done, and why not? Let's make it work. So I do want to. I like the idea of this look of doing the watercolor like that, and I am going to do it again. I'll just do it a little bit different the next time. And here I am pulling out pages. I'm using the Studio Calico May kit, and I have the two pink sheets are I think the one with the swirly lines to the left there that I'm going to end up using is called Seabrook, and the other one with the triangular shapes to it is called, triangular chevron paper is called New Haven. And here I'm using, the kit came with this sheet of wood veneer that you can cut out or do whatever with it, and there it is right there, and it's really neat stuff. And I'm going to actually stamp on it a chevron in sort of a pink, what would you call that? It's more like a salmon, I guess. The ink that I end up using. And that little tag there, it says, I made that with watercolor, and then I stamped it with a stamp from the kit. And I have it there for now, but the colors do not go at all, so I'm not going to end up using that tag, but I was keeping it hanging around to see if I liked the look and the shape and how it was going to go, and then before I decided to go through the effort of making a whole new one, which I will do eventually. And here I am stamping the wood strip with the chevron background ink pad stamp that I have, and I'm using a cat's eye chalk ink for it because that's the only ink pad that I have that had that right color that I was looking for. And now I'm going to put one there and one up at the right, and then I end up with a little leftover piece when I cut off, and that's what I end up starting my cluster up at the left-right with. And here I am introducing the red in the paper, and that's from the Studio Calico kit as well. It's Basic Gray Bow Ties Red Rover. And now I pulled out the Simple Stories brads that came from the kit. I don't remember the name of that. Oh, here it is. Sorry for the noise. The Pure crepe paper, the Pure sunscreen, that's the page that is directly behind the picture. And here I am testing. I'm not totally sure about the red idea now. So I'm starting to test other ideas, but I don't end up liking that. And I do go back to the red. And I'm taking a picture because I decided I like it, and then I don't end up needing the picture because I glue everything one at a time. Sometimes I just feel like worried I'm gonna forget. And that wood veneer sheet is neat. It's sticky back. It's a neat item. I don't know the brand of it though. There's no brand. I don't know if it's exclusive to the kit. I have no idea. And I am liking the idea of that tag. The more I work, I'm like, yep, I like it. I'm going to make another one. Excuse me. And here I'm working on the cluster up there. That flower is a veneer sticker that is Amy Tangerine from the Yes Please. I think it's Yes Please. Is that right? Yes. Yes, it's Yes Please. And I'm going to use another sticker sheet in a little while down. Okay, so here I'm going to make the tag. And you'll see me. I use watercolor paper because I'm going to use watercolor on it, and that watercolor paper really withstands the paint on it. And I cut out two because in case I goof up. I was actually going to go ahead and make two, but then I thought, well, I'm going to leave it and see if I goof up, I'll make another one. But if I don't, then it's pre-cut out for the future to go with whatever layout I do. Okay, and now I add the red to the bottom, and then I'm going to go back and add more silver to sort of blend those two to make it go, grade up from the red into the silver. And here I'm figuring out which do I want to use, a circle or that Stampin' Up! Punch to make this, look more of like an authentic tag. And I'm gluing that on there. And here's that stamp. And it says, because when you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing. I love that stamp. Love it. There, I do my practice stamp. I always do that. My page is getting, my craft sheet there is getting very well used. And now I'm going to outline it in silver. It was just missing, just didn't look complete. Now I'm happy, and now I just need to find a ribbon. And I really struggle with the tiny attacher on this ribbon. I have to do it, I think, 3 times, if I remember right. Unfortunately, I didn't know it was going to be such a pain in the neck. So I have all of these attempts on tape. I actually should have edited it out, but I didn't. I forgot about it until I'm sitting here right now doing this audio. There I am. There's number 1 time. There's number 2. And then I finally figure out, okay, I'm going to staple it the other direction. And yay, it worked, but I'm out of staples. So I put staples in, and there we go. Now I'm going to work on my title. And right now I'm looking through my thickers taking forever. I'm going to end up going with, for the word earthquake, I'm going to use Lark foam letter stickers. And then that's Dear Liz. Those are from the Dear Lizzie. And then for fault, I'm going to use the sentiment foil stickers. And that is from my stash. I think those might be basic. I don't. Oh, those came from one of those 12 by 12 sheets, and I don't know what brand because I cut it all apart, unfortunately. And I'm liking that look right there. I like the way that tag came out. That's my favorite part of this layout. This is not my favorite layout, but I like it. I mean, you know, they don't all come out exactly how you envision, right? Or how you would hope. I really didn't have a vision for this one other than I knew I wanted to try that with the watercolor. And here's where I think I start to realize that this is just not working, having only pink and red. In this video, it's not that red is not looking as red as it is. I mean, really what the inspiration for going with red and pink was that I'm wearing pink and my son to the right is wearing a red shirt and everybody else has these very dark colors. And so that's what I was pulling from. And so in that way it works. I do like it. But there we go. I put that Explore sticker because now I'm realizing, okay, I need a little splash of something else. And so I go with kind of a turquoisey, aqua, green, blue color. And I add just a little touch to every cluster area. So that Explore sticker, that came from the Amy Tangerine sheet, that the same as the flower up in the left-hand corner. And then now that I have another vellum sticker there, that's that flower at the left cluster. That's where I'm pulling the blue in there, or the aqua green color. That came from my stash. I don't know the brand of that one. And then I changed the brad up in the left corner, and that has some of the aqua blue color to it. And now I'm going to do some splattering. Originally I thought I wouldn't want to do splattering because the watercolor already looked a little messy, but it definitely needed splatter to kind of pull it all together and to get rid of some of the starkness of the white. And I think I'm done, and then you can see in the picture that I added some enamel dots because everything needed a little bit more. There's some in each. I added some to each cluster. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.